No turning back now.
Adventurers from around the world arrive at the Talkeetna Airport each spring and summer, knowing that for a few weeks, they'll be at the mercy of something much greater than themselves. It starts with the weather. Conditions have to be just right before any of the air taxis will take off. On this day, pilots get word from high above. Conditions are mostly clear. It's a go. The journey begins.
Granite for town, 1 Echo Echo.
They cannot yet see their goal, but they know it's there, somewhere behind the clouds. It's a destination most people can only dream of from a distance. North America's tallest peak. To most of the lower 48, it's Mount McKinley. Here, they call it Denali. To say the climb begins at base camp would be misleading. It takes months, if not years, of preparation. And for some, the trek is much more than an escape from the ordinary.
I haven't been on a trip quite like this.
Alexandra Levin is a 30-year-old Harvard-educated New Yorker who works on Wall Street and knows a thing or two about risk and reward. And she knows now how important it is to seize an opportunity.
Definitely getting diagnosed with MS changed my perspective and you know, made me think about, you know, wanting to push myself more, I guess, and living in the moment and doing what I can while I can do it.
Multiple sclerosis might someday rob her of the ability to even climb a staircase. But months of arduous training, dragging weights along a New York beach, and injections of disease-modifying medicine mean she has a pretty good shot at unfurling her National MS Society banner at the summit.
Hopefully it's a good luck thing.
The sense of purpose that drives these climbers cannot be overstated.
Actually, guys, can you take a picture of this?
Seems like every other person up here is doing this not only for themselves, but for others back home. They say that support is essential to their success. But there's a whole lot more fueling this voyage.
We eat a lot of high-calorie snacks. I got Oreos in there. I have cheese. I have goldfish crackers, which I really like.
The tastier, the better. Guides say you lose your appetite at higher elevations. In addition to 3 weeks' worth of food, each climber brings with them sledfuls of kerosene, camping gear, ropes, and survival equipment.
You step and you breathe, and you step and you breathe, and you stay on that pace for hours.
So many people with so much stuff, all in pursuit of the same glory during a less than 3-month window from April to July.
Well, snow is starting to move in and flights are now on hold. That means the line to get off the mountain is growing. This is a time when climbers like to joke. Base camp can turn into the world's busiest international airport.
You're welcome to.
It's mountaineering ranger Kevin Wright's job to keep order.
Our goal is to basically leave nothing except our footprints behind.
Does that happen?
It does, yep. We work pretty hard to make it happen, and I think we do achieve that goal every year.
The way we set it up.
Every climber, by law, must carry a clean mountain can, a durable plastic toilet, designed specifically for use on Denali.
The human waste management is a huge issue for us. 1,000 climbers, each one spending 2 to 3 weeks, all concentrated onto one route, equals quite a bit of waste generated.
The rules are meant to preserve this wilderness.
So summit is right there.
So future generations can marvel at the same view that Jennifer Labar and her team were able to take in.
Oh, it was incredible. We had the most perfect summit day.
Unreal, just indescribable.
Yes, they came to Denali experienced and prepared, but they also got lucky. Roughly half of those who attempt the mountain do not summit, usually because of bad weather.
The wind was blowing so hard that it actually blew people's tents away, and then you see people chasing after their tent into the distance. It's something you never see anywhere else.
The group was reminded of how dangerous the climb can be when they saw the recovery effort for a man who died in a fall earlier in the season. This year, a total of 6 people perished on Denali, 4 of them in an avalanche. Climbers have died on the mountain every year for the last 9 years.
It's a scary place, and you never know, when things can go wrong.
Conditions start to worsen down at base camp as Alexandra Levin's group heads out. They don't know it yet.
Psyched to be here.
But their timing is just right. 12 days later, Alexandra holds her banner high. At 20,320 feet, she made it. And for a few moments, life never felt so good.